Firstly, my name is Lyn Fernandes. This is my wife Angelica, and we started Bombaat about five years ago, and we started off extremely small, just with one banner, a small little table, and a couple of T-shirts and a huge dream. So we started off with our first event being held at MG Road at the Rangoli Metro Center, and that's how we started off, and it was right from scratch. And I had previously I had I had my career was basically as a graphic designer in a corporate, and I've been working as in the corporate sector for nearly around over 10 years. So a couple of years ago, I just decided to take the plunge and think about the idea of starting something off on my own, a new venture. The idea was very simple. I was asked a couple of years ago by my brother as to what I wanted to do from 10 years from now, and the common cliched answer is that you always want to run a company. So the first thing that I did was that I wanted to make sure that by the time I get a little older, I wanted to start something off on my own, and that's how Bombaat was born. We came out with this idea of coming out with just bringing about a T-shirt brand that was completely different, something that people spoke about, the common man. In fact, if you look at all the designs are of common people. You have a father over here, you have an uncle over here with Mr. Bedappa. Chilmadi Swami is just a regular guy, just a regular man who's basically asking you to just take it easy. You have a street vendor over there with Kadle Anna, and of course the maid who's asking, the maid of good times, who's asking for a holiday. So that's how we kind of started off, and we kind of built the brand. We started taking part in various flea markets and events, and just went on from there. So it's been 5 years now, and hopefully we keep on going for a longer time, but let's hope for the best. Well, the inspiration of starting Bombaat was simple: to come out with an absolutely ridiculous brand which everyone can actually laugh at. In fact, one of our taglines is changing the world one smile at a time, and this is exactly what we want to do. We want to make sure that we highlight common people, to actually show people as to how people live and how people talk. We have so many different T-shirt brands, but there's nothing that highlights the way a normal person speaks. The puns as well as the quirks that are there in the language that is used. So I wanted to come out with something wherein it's like a brand that talks to you in the same language that you talk with your friend. So that's pretty much the idea of what Bombaat was all about. And I wanted to make sure that the idea is to do something that was completely ridiculous in a way wherein people look at it and laugh. They may have a tough day, they may have a rough day, you may be burdened with work, you may be burdened with your personal life, you may be burdened with your professional life. But when you look at our T-shirts and when you buy our T-shirts, the idea is simple, that you have to have a smile on your face when you buy. So if we've kind of done that, if we've kind of brought a smile to a person, irrespective of whatever they're going through, then I think that we have done our job. And that's exactly what we want people to see our T-shirts and just have a good time. That's what inspires us to basically give people a chance to sit and smile. There's enough and more problems in the world, so why not just just look at something that is stupid or something from your day and enjoy it. we are fortunate enough to actually be selling at Quirqstation. I think Quirqstation goes, our brand goes very well with Quirqstation and vice versa. We love Quirqstation. We love the quirkiness of the entire place. We like to see so many different other brands as well, so retailing their products, because this is one of the best. This is one of the best things that we've ever got, was to give a kind of a platform for small artists, small brands like ourselves to actually showcase our products, as well as get some form of some form of spotlight as well as publicity from it. Quirqstation is really incredible that way. So we're happy to be associated with them. We hope to be associated with them for much more longer.
I think Lyn has like really spoken about.
No, but I think that you can even say something. Better talk.
All of the back end stuff, so but the brains behind it is all by him. So all the designs and all, I don't design, so and I'm not that creative as well. We do that
every time. My biggest critic. Yeah.
So sometimes whether it's with the color or that's what I can understand, and what I can suggest him is what I do. So sometimes I'll say, okay, this color may not work, it's too loud. Or whatever I notice sometimes is sometimes the color of the design or the faces, if it's sometimes it's too loud, people don't prefer wearing it. So that's how I tell him, and then sometimes if it's not always right, but there are times when he says no, it'll work, and it does work. So but that's how I do it. So just the back end stuff and some suggestions, and that's all.
Well, she's my biggest support and my pillar of strength, and we do it together, because the point is that for us, for me, there's nothing like we don't have people that work for us. Many people have kind of written to us as well as emailed us and asked us for a job, but I'm sorry, for now we cannot give you a job, because the point is that we need to get paid first. So it's just my wife and myself that kind of handle this, and so that's how we actually do things. We do it together. We are a team, and like any team, there will always be disagreements, but we never let our disagreements grow or anything like that. She's got very valid points, and in business as well as in life, which I kind of take it to heart, as well as try our best to basically make sure that things work. With the designs too, she's my biggest critic. There are times when something may not work, and if it doesn't work, I make the changes, and she says that this is not going to work, or as she says, the color is too loud. We make the changes. So we have to work together, and when it comes to sales and so on, we both kind of sell together. So we go with the intention of bringing out our best. So bringing out our best in each other. So it's the most important for me as well as for her. And so let's hope that we kind of take this even more further and see how things go on step by step. Yeah.